Women don't like men that they can manipulate. It's particularly covert narcissistic women, because what they'll do is they'll create a formation within themselves. Well, they already have it, but they'll begin to generate out of the spirit that enables them to deceive men. They'll use sex, they'll grandiose themselves. Women like to use complicated situations that you have difficulty to work out and are challenged by, to measure what your character is, to measure where you're up to in life. That's what they like to do. And once they've done that, once they've figured out who's who in the zoo and what your strengths and weaknesses are, that's when they start to infiltrate your masculinity. Because once they can infiltrate your masculinity, then they have control over you. They don't need to make too much of an effort. And of course, come here please. That's not what women want. The more they control you, the less intimate they become. The less they can control you, the more intimate they become. That's just, come here mate. No. How are you, buddy? Yeah, that was freaky, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, I was coming out from car, mate. I was about to go over there and just start kicking in, mate, and the dog, mate.
I got 6 screws in my ankle, so I'm really limited.
Yeah, right.
But that dog, man, that was just so and he had no control over it.
Nah, he come back over here, he was homeless, like I am.
Oh.
He sat there and he started talking to me. I said, mate, I said that you, I said, he comes to me with that dog, he loves that dog, and he's always there with that dog, mate.
Yeah.
And I said, he loves it, he looks after it properly, so you know.
Well, that's it. What he doesn't realise is, didn't realise, and we don't cause trouble, but my daughter's a detective and her boyfriend's federal drug squad.
My brother is also.
Yeah, so
There you go. There you go.
I just run it for them. But I said to her, what would have happened? Well, she said it was 50-50. You let the dog out without a lead, which, you know, and I didn't realise that was a pretty vicious dog, wasn't it?
It was, mate, very aggressive, very aggressive.
Wow.
Yeah,
But see, because he... I would have killed it if it got him.
Yeah.
But because he gets run all the time,
Yeah.
he got out of it. He was like a rabbit, wasn't he?
He's a fit little mate.
Yeah. See you, mate. Intimacy deteriorates. Sorry, viewers. Homeless man living under the bridge here. Intimacy deteriorates relative to your inability to navigate a woman's rebelliousness. And it's all in the unseen realm. You're up against demonic generational powers that have come through the lineage of these people that know how to rack and ruin everything that they can infiltrate. They'll use these women, beautiful women, very feminine and intimate, to turn on you and to pull you down. You won't even know it's happening. You won't even know. And this is when your life starts to go downhill, and you hear about this a lot. You think she's on your side, but she's not. She is not. She has lost her attraction for you. She has lost her mystery about you by realizing that you are able to be infiltrated characteristically. You have to have all your senses available to you. A lot of the people that fail at relationships are addicts and drunks and people who are not self-aware. They become unaware through their addictions. And this unawareness subconscious unawareness and conscious unawareness brings a sense of insecurity. And what happens is this insecurity turns on the relationship, the insecurity within you, because it creates a prophecy, as it were, a foreseeing that the relationship's not going to work. That's how drugs work. That's how they're designed to work, to ruin everything that you have, starting with yourself. Now you might say, well, I know functioning addicts and I know functioning alcoholics and functioning recreational drug users, but you're not behind closed doors with these people. You're not able to see what's happening behind closed doors. And as the insecurities rise, as the games are played with the way that human nature does play, and it's ruthless and relentless, and it won't keep any prisoners, as these games are played and lives are ruined in the name apparently of love, but it's not in the name of love, it's just the narcissistic, here please, you will not go over there. It's not in the nature of love, it's in the nature of selfishness and all these other characteristics that we have, pride, the need for status within a relationship. These things, as we battle through the relationship with these things, most relationships, let me say too, are motivated by insecurity. That's why there's a lot of wrong decision making. People haven't got the confidence to confidence to be upfront and honest about how they feel about things and what needs to be done about things, because they're frightened they'll lose the person. They're frightened they'll lose their partner. Sorry about the trains in the background. They're heading out for the morning to do the Gosford to Sydney run. Good boy. And so the point of the fact of the matter is, the less you let a woman get away with, if she's really attracted to you, she will like that form of leadership, because it'll show her that you're not willing to let people put it over you. And that's what is important. That's what matters in life, in relationships. Women like men that hold their ground, that stay on course, that turn up, that produce the right forms of masculinity for them. And that doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of money or you have to be breaking records here and there on this and that. It just means that they are attracted to stability and boundaries. Now, it might be in opposition to what they're used to, but what they're used to and what they're attracted to are two different things. Attraction, something that has to be formulated through holding your ground as a man. And as you do that, as you practice that, you'll be much more respected, because when things go wrong in the lives around you and you're just staying on point, you're staying on what's right, they'll look back when they're gone, when things have gone bad, they'll look back and they'll realize that they'd probably lost one of the opportunities that life had to offer them in a relationship that they may never, and probably will never ever, have again.